chasing the easy life. We're chasing the easy life. We're chasing the easy life. We're chasing the sun tonight. We're chasing the easy life. Easy life.
Guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to a brand new video and welcome to my new simulator. Now obviously we're getting the sim built in January, which obviously you have all the visuals and the courses and everything else, which is going to make a massive difference to obviously my content and as well as my preparation into obviously increasing my clubhead speed and also making it a lot more interesting for you guys to watch. But at the moment we've obviously got the range down at Oxford that I'm going to be practicing at night, so that's obviously quite good to get hitting some real golf balls out into the night sky. But at the same time I've still got the GC2 here, so I can do the numbers, but it's just going to be stats. And I want to do like a monthly progression. So this is obviously November. Midway through each month, I'm going to record my stats, see what kind of ball speed I'm hitting, what kind of distance I'm hitting. And I'm going to do that with a pitcher made 7 iron, 4 iron and driver, I think. Obviously I've only got my standard driver at the moment. Next week, end of next week, I should have my new driver, 48 inch, which I'm really looking forward to. But this is a good base point. Gym session yesterday on the legs. I'm feeling it today, so I need to do a lot of warm up, a lot of stretching, but hopefully I can at least put some decent numbers out there and basically go 120% with all the clubs so that we always have a variable. If I put maximum effort in, then we know that I'm steadily increasing speed, or that's the idea anyway. Guys, thank you for all the support you've been doing on these videos. The last video I was blown away with how many likes it got and comments, so thank you ever so much for all of that. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's hit some balls and then I'll recap at the end and we can talk about some of the numbers that I'm hitting. Let's get into it. finished up. A lot has been learned just hitting those balls there, and I'll show you on the numbers now. Disappointed, I seem really slow today, probably because of the gym work. But yeah, I lost quite a bit of ball speed. I think max ball speed I was getting is like 174, whereas I have been used to like 182. But yeah, that is to be known. The good thing is, obviously, as I go through the months, hopefully that average is slowly going to creep up. I'm going to have good days, I'm going to have bad days, but hopefully that average is always going to slowly go up. But let's have a look at the numbers and see where I roughly am at the moment. Okay guys, so there is basically the averages. Driver at the start. Anyway, start with pitching wedge. So obviously our pitching wedge, probably be easier just to look at the numbers, I would have thought. So pitching wedge averaged about 138. Obviously you're going to get a ton amount of spin going off that. Then went into the 7-iron. That was about 176 in terms of average. So that's these here. I think I got 193 with one of them. Obviously a very close club face. 4-iron averaged 217. Bit disappointed in that. I found it quite tough hitting my 4-iron today, or at least getting it up in the air. 223 was like the max carry I could possibly get out of it. So yeah, they were a bit iffy. And then the driver, really struggled with this. I don't know if it's because I was hitting in the net. I'm not used to obviously hitting a driver in the net, so I think it took me a long time to get let loose. But this is what I found really interesting, and why I think this is so important to mix it up at the range as well as being obviously out here. So so spin rate not too bad. That's kind of where you would imagine it for a normal drive, let's say. So obviously 280, that was average. Then I changed it up. I tried teeing it up a bit higher and used a TP5 ball, because I thought that might be a difference, but actually hardly anything. I got one that crept up 301, but what I did notice is obviously I looked on the range figures, and if you look at the drive, especially towards the end, so let's go down here, just looking at the descent angle, it looks so low, like none of them were getting up in the air, and that really surprised me, because normally I hit the ball really high, so I don't know if it's being in the net or intimidated. But anyway, I changed it, I put the tee up, I got used to the idea of trying to basically hit the roof of the net, and everything changed. All of a sudden I went from averaging 280, then I look at my table now, averaged 304 through the next 17 shots or so. A few didn't read, so I took those out, but that's basically 17 shots, and now all of a sudden I was hitting 320 in terms of carry, good spin rates, and descent angles. Obviously dispersion's horrendous, but that's more what I've been used to in terms of distance. So I imagine you'll probably be averaging probably 340, maybe 350. But yeah, obviously a lot to work on, and but that's obviously a starting point. This is November. Hopefully it will only go further from there. Okay guys, there you have it. That's my averages for November. Starting point. Go easy on me. All right guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you like this video, give it a like, and I'll catch you guys later.